We are really going to countries, looking at what their challenges are, and then finding solutions that are relevant. Many of the solutions that you spoke about really emerged out of our work with countries when we discovered, for example, with COVID, we discovered that there was need for something that was easy to sanitize public environments. That's where BioVite, the LED bulb that you referred to, comes from. The other solution that we are working on, for example, is with one of these startups, one of the actually growth stage companies called Proximi, which helps to address the issue of surgery, quality surgery for people in countries where surgical capacity is limited. This provides the ability to, for any surgeon anywhere in the world, to scrub into an operation theater and help them to go through the surgery. We also work with, for example, in Singapore, we work with TCS, where we have built it's a digital garage, because anytime a country needs a digital solution, TCS is able to bring its expertise to pull that together to provide a solution that is applicable in country and test it very quickly, prototype it, and then, if it is relevant, take it to scale. So there are so many different technologies that we are working on. Use of artificial intelligence, for example, to read X-rays of chest, for whether it is for tuberculosis or whether it's even for COVID, we can do that. Telehealth. So there are so many solutions which we are very, very excited by. And each of this is really helping to move the needle when it comes to access to healthcare, addressing several gaps.
Indeed, and all this, of course, requires funding and money. You're basically a health entrepreneur now, aren't you? And you've raised about $200 million for some of these projects that we've already talked about. How important are returns in what you do? And how much of a challenge is that in raising further funds?
A lot of what we do is really be the connector. So we find challenges that countries face, we find solutions that are relevant, and then we bring in the investment from different sectors to make sure that those pieces come together for delivering impact. For me, I've worked in the development sector for over 30 years, and while I do believe that grant money is important, I do believe that sustainability is absolutely critical if we want to be able to scale for the future and reach the SDG targets that have been set. In that situation, I do believe that all the solutions that we are helping invest in, they need to have returns. They need to be sustainable businesses. Again, it should not be exploitative returns. It has to be sustainable returns and impact. And what we are seeing is that many of these geographies where we work, predominantly most of our investments are in Africa and Asia. We really want to see that these succeed, these have impact, and these are able to sustain as a business rather than do charity today and die tomorrow.